This is News Center 7.
Today, News Center 7 looks at how our area has recovered from the 2019 Memorial Day tornadoes. Right now, my co-anchor Cheryl McHenry is in Trotwood. She's going to walk us through the changes she is seeing in that community. But first, we want to start with Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydag. She is talking to a tornado survivor about what this day means for them. McCall, good afternoon again.
Hello there, James. I'm at the Foxton Court Apartments in the Dayton area, and really, if you take Riverside Drive and come up to Shoup Mill Road, it's just amazing to see, and I don't mean to use the word amazing, it is just breathtaking to see the damage that was caused by that catastrophic EF4 tornado as it came through this part of town. And that was just one of 15 tornadoes that ripped through the Miami Valley that night. Here at the apartments, you'll notice behind me that there is some blue tarp that is tattered, torn, and just hanging off of the apartment at this location. It appears that there was some type of an attempt to keep what was in the apartment from being damaged further, but it is clear to see that the damage was irreversible, and there was no way that these apartments were going to come back after being struck by winds perhaps as high as 170 miles per hour. Now, winds that strength not only do damage to buildings, but they do damage to Mother Nature. And right here in front of me is bark that was just ripped off of thousands of trees in this part of the area. Just to my left-hand side is Harrison Township, or right here in the Dayton area. Behind me, take a look at that tree canopy. Thousands of trees were not only broken, but just basically taken down to the base of them. Mother Nature was changed dramatically across the entire Miami Valley, and I actually was reading up on it, and Five Rivers Metro Park said that they were going to start a project at the beginning of the year called Healing Nature, and their efforts were to give out thousands of tree seedlings to communities and people across the Miami Valley to try and bring back the life of the trees in the Miami Valley. But unfortunately, it's going to take years, decades for trees to get to their adult life. And some of these trees, in fact, the Sinclair Park across the street had trees that were estimated to be about 200 plus years old. Now, damage to buildings and damage to the nature is just a couple of things that were impacted by these storms. But of course, the people, that is what I think pulls on all of our heartstrings. And we had the opportunity to talk to Sam Anderson. He lives in the Dayton area, and he tried to start a business just a few weeks or months before this tornado hit.
I just started last year right before the tornadoes had hit, and it kind of shut me down with the tornadoes. Out of a year, I've worked 3 months being in business, so yeah, it's been rough, but you know, it's still there a little bit here, hit and miss, you know.
Well, 6 months after the storm, I had the opportunity to walk the 20-mile path of the strongest tornado, the EF4 tornado that moved through Montgomery County. If you'd like to see my 3-piece series, you can head over to your streaming device on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and your smart TV device. Just look for WHIO TV now. You can watch that, as well as our documentary, Memorial Day Tornadoes, A Community Rises. We have Cheryl McHenry, who is also out taking a look at some of the areas that were hardest hit. One of those is in Trotwood.